Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't already, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the thumbs up while you're listening today. Today is a Wednesday. It's October 11th, and you're getting your what sold on eBay 2 days late. I actually was going to do it yesterday because Monday was Columbus Day and the post office was closed. And typically, if we have a 3-day weekend, I do wait to do the what sold until Tuesday after we've wrapped up the shipping. But the brakes went out on my car this week, and we had to deal with that in addition to getting our taxes filed. Everything always happens at once. We do like to file an extension every year on our taxes for several reasons, not because we're not organized. We actually are. We have very good spreadsheets that we keep all year. It's a matter of plugging in some numbers. We just don't like to do it. It is tedious. It does take like a whole afternoon or a whole morning. And we always end up having to pay in, which is good. I mean, if you're paying in, that means you made money. The more money you pay Uncle Sam, the more money you made that year. But if we can get an extension and not give the IRS our money, and the longer we put off giving Uncle Sam our money, the more we can use that capital to reinvest in the business and buy more inventory and make more profits. And as long as it's legal, which it is, they allow you to get an extension as long as you file by October 15th. You know, I would never, ever advise anyone else to do an extension. It does add a little extra stress. And I would advise, to keep in mind, as self-employed entrepreneurs, you do need to be setting aside money for your taxes, like maybe 20%, just like you would with a paycheck. Set that aside into a savings account somewhere and kind of estimate what you're going to have to owe. And you can hold on to that, or you can use it for inventory, just replace it. Make sure you have the money. Don't run into a situation in April or October if you did an extension where you don't have the money to pay. They do allow you to just set up payment plans and stuff. I don't like payment plans. I like to just pay stuff when I owe it. But if you had to do that route, you could do an extension and save for those months and then do a payment plan. But we just simply do it because we don't want to have to give the IRS our money until we have to. And we don't like to do taxes. We are very bad procrastinators. Typically, it would be like the day before they're due that we're doing them. And this year we just said, you know what, if there's no shipping on Monday, we can quickly get some listings up and then spend the day doing taxes. So we did that, and then my brakes went out on the car. So yesterday was going to a garage and getting my car towed. It's been a week. So I'm finally getting you this what sold video, but I did want to give that little bit of advice about taxes. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a tax professional. So I legally don't want to really give any tax advice, but I can say comfortably, you're going to have to pay your taxes, and you don't have a paycheck like you did at a real job where they take it out. So you need to be setting some money aside. You should have a safety net anyway in a savings account. I talk about that all the time. And I love Dave Ramsey. We're debt free. I have friends that are debt free. So you guys can look into all of that and get more organized maybe and save money and just be more responsible. The prices of everything are going up. So even people who are doing this successfully, when your grocery bill goes up, and maybe you don't want to have so much debt over here that you're paying on. Does that make sense? So that's my little talk and advice and about why I'm late this week. It's been a week. So we're going to jump in here. I'm going to share my screen with you. I did not sell any plush on eBay last week. Bummer. But I've already sold 3 this week. So, it is what it is. Online sales can be something else. So we're just going to look at these highlights I picked out. I'll call them highlights. Most of the sales I picked out to show you this week are some solid bread and butter items. The reason why I chose to show you solid bread and butter items and kind of like lower end electronics. Q4, yes, typically people spend more money and buy more and we all sell more. But as the cost of living continues to go up and folks have less discretionary income, they might be looking for more affordable items you know, if everyone's struggling to pay more for groceries and pay more for gas, they may be more likely to buy a $10 pair of jeans versus a $40 pair. People have to have clothes, but they don't have to have the luxury brands. Now, the other side of that coin is if you have the real luxury brands. I'm not talking like Miss Me in Silver. I'm talking like Dolce & Gabbana. If you have that and vintage items and like luxury items, your target audience is a little bit different. You are kind of targeting that 1% that is not affected by a recession or the cost of living, and they will always have discretionary funds to spend. But if you don't have those types of items, or you can't find those types of items to resell, I would suggest doing a mix. You can have Miss Me jeans and silver jeans and Robert Graham shirts. That's fine. We all like to have those big ticket items, but I would suggest supplementing and filling in with some filler and bread and butter items for Q4, because folks are going to be looking for affordable items. So these Apartment 9 jean shorts. Apartment 9 is kind of a poop brand. I do avoid it on the rack. I don't mind it if I get it in a wholesale box or a thread up. I don't really like the full-size jeans, but I do like jean shorts of any brand. You guys know that. I talk about it all the time. Jean shorts are in a different league, and you can sell quote-unquote poop brands for more money than you could sell like the full actual jeans. So when it comes to denim shorts and jean jackets, I like even poop brands. These did come in a thread up box though. So I think my cost was like $1.11. So they sold for $7.87 plus the $7 shipping. Next, we have these Supplies camo pants. These were a 99-cent deal at the Salvation Army. Really, I've never heard of that brand. I'm pretty sure it's a poop brand. But these were a plus size pair of really cool camouflage pants. So I decided to grab them for 99 cents. And they did sell for $8.76 plus shipping. Mad About Scrubs scrub top. This is pretty cool. It has like slot machines and a roulette wheel, martinis. It's like a Vegas casino scrub top. Y'all know I love scrub tops. I don't advise anyone to pay more than like $1.50, maybe $2 at the most, unless it's like a plus size or a Disney or something very special. But I always just go over to the racks of scrubs, and anything that's the color of the day that's 99 cents, I will grab. I'm really not discretionary. There are certain brands that maybe I will leave behind, but most I will grab, especially if they have cool prints or they're larger sizes. This was an extra small, but the print was cool enough. I did take a best offer of $10 on these. It's one shirt star, plus shipping. So I showed you guys some video games. I think it was, I want to say last week or the week before, and I told a little story about them. We have a little, it's big. It's a plastic bin box that we received of video games for free a couple years ago. All the good stuff, you know, it was worth a little bit more, sold real quick. When we were doing our inventory audit going into Q4, we discovered we only had like 4 video games listed, and they weren't even in our List Perfectly catalog. I don't know what happened when we moved or what. When we moved back to Pittsburgh last year, maybe that's when it happened. But all of our video games like weren't listed anymore. So I just took like an hour and went through the box and photographed everything. You can see that they're just like in the sleeve. There was one that was worth money, Twisted Metal. If you guys ever see Twisted Metal, even by itself in the sleeve, I think it was like 18 or 20 bucks. But we got these for free. It was a whole box. It took me literal seconds for each one just to photograph it, and literal seconds for Keith to list it. And free is free. So I will take profits on $0 all day. This one sold for $3.25 plus shipping. And this one sold for $6.29 plus shipping. I wouldn't advise to like go pick out these titles, right? But if you see a big box at a garage sale, see if you can't get the whole box for like a really decent price. Like stuff like this, maybe $1 or less a piece. You can just offer like an amount and see if they'll let you have the whole box. It doesn't hurt to ask. Next up, we have these Rough Home jeans. So I've never heard of this brand really. Thread Up. I learn a lot from Thread Up. I will be honest with you. A lot of the new to me brands that I now know to either avoid or to be on the lookout for, I get in the thredUP boxes because they're coming from different points in the country. I don't know where all their shipping points are from, but I know they have several around the country, and I never get them from the same place. And so they're coming from other places. So sometimes I'm getting brands that I just probably would never find in Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? So these I took a best offer of $8.99. I would get these again. I mean, these are like a size 12, which is a middle size, which is usually hard to move. They did not take that long to sell. And they sold for, $19 all in with shipping and everything. So we made like $9-10 on these, which that's bread and butter. That's the volume game. Lucky Brand button front shirt. I do enjoy buying shirts that are brands that are well known for jeans, especially women's t-shirts. I think I've told the story, but I had a Madewell blue, plain, wrinkled, just t-shirt that sold for like $20 or something. But any shirts that you get that are well known for jeans, I find typically also do well. So Lucky, Madewell. There's a Bowden brand that's like a UK brand of jeans that I like. I love their shirts. Cut from the cloth, any of those. So this is a men's, not a woman's. And it did sell for $15.99 plus the shipping. And our cost on these was 99 cents. These were $1.11, I believe. Old Navy, 99 cents. Cost of goods on these at Salvation Army. I grab any Old Navy, Gap, and American Eagle I can find. Those are my holy trinity bread and butter brands that I love. Each one of those has a huge following, a loyal customer base, and I can get any style. I mean, you see this is a size 4, which is usually hard to move. I can get any style, any size in those brands, and they're going to move. Do plus size move for more money and faster? Yes. Do certain styles like boyfriend and skinny do better? Probably. But when you're getting stuff for 99 cents, or even those of you that like go to the Benz, if you're paying, $2 or less a pound, and you want to build up these bread and butter brands, these affordable brands folks are going to be looking for, these are what you want to, it doesn't matter the size. I mean, people are going to buy Old Navy. If bread and butter and filler and volume is not for you, then no, of course not. You're not going to grab these. All right, we have Levi's. Classic bootcut jeans. I love Levi's. Love Levi's. Any Levi's will do. These were 99 cents and they sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Here's Gap, size 27, so that's a smaller size. These are cute. I like their shape. These are cute jeans. I like jeans, you guys. I like to wear them. I like to shop for them. I like to open boxes of them and measure them and photograph them. I'm weird, but I have a love affair with jeans, second only to my love affair with Plush. These sold for $9.99. And here's another scrub. This one is really cool because it's like a snap button front, so it can be worn over like a t-shirt as like a coat or whatever, or just as a scrub. It's Christmas. And I mean, it's not a good brand. It's scrub time. Scrub time. 99 cents. You guys, I sold it for $9.50 plus shipping. It took less than a week to sell. List all the things all the time, but prioritize in Q4. If you've got Halloween scrubs, you've got Christmas scrubs, Thanksgiving, even New Year's Eve and stuff like that, get them up. Because people that work in the healthcare fields do love to wear their holiday scrubs. I used to work in the healthcare field, and it was like a thing. Like all October, everybody would be coming in their Halloween scrubs and comparing and having a good old time. So, Hollister. So many people hate Hollister, and I love them. Do they sell for a lot of money? No, but they sell so fast. I mean, for a low-end mall brand that should, like on paper, when you do the math, these should have a very low sell-through rate. But these are my magic item, right? I think everyone has one. Every reseller that you know, and think about it because this is true, every reseller that you know has that one item that they can either sell really fast or for a lot of money or both. that you can't pay people to take out of your house. And you're like, how do they sell that? Everybody has one. What's yours? Mine is Hollister jeans. These babies always sell within a week. And I get the super small sizes, the skinny size 00 or 0. These are 0 long. And they usually, I mean, at the most, I've had Hollister sit for like 2 weeks. They usually sell for me for like anywhere from 18 to 25, all of them with shipping and everything. But they're fast, and I get them for 99 cents. So why not? That is a really quick return on my investment. I know a lot of people will turn their noses up at selling something for, these sold for $10.27 on a best offer. I turned my 99 cents into $8 in 3 days. Like, I like fast returns on my investments. So those are the highlights. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how Q4 might be different this year and show you guys. These are our tried and trues. We have always, since we started reselling, had the bread and butter volume based business model. So just wanted to talk about it. You see that behind me? I'll be back tomorrow with a thread up unboxing because I got 50 pounds of denim back there. The ones that are laid out on top were new with tags. I hope everyone's excited to see that. I'll have that out tomorrow. And then Friday, I will be doing a very special Friday the 13th live show at 5 p.m. with Robert. We're going to unbox Plush together while we talk about Halloween and horror movies. It's like a trifecta of spooky time in October. You guys go be productive. Go make some money. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything you saw in this video, let me know down below. I answer everybody. Thanks for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.